Meet Dean Payne, tall, blonde and handsome. Father of 4, husband of 1. Speaker, dreamer, motivator, sideline soccer supporter, community worker, Sydney shopper and business owner. He has loads of stories to tell, but today we get to hear the story about how he started his business and what he has achieved since joining Business Blueprint.
So it was September 2011, that's nearly 2.5 years ago, that I went along to a New Rules of Business event that Dale was running in town. And by the end of the day, the entrepreneurial fires within my heart were just exploding. I really walked out of there and thought, it's now or never. I'm going to do this business thing.
Yeah, when he said I want to start a business, I thought, whoa, here we go, this is going to be a ride.
So 6 weeks after that, we launched our new business. We went hard out. I came back, I had my idea, I registered my company, created my website with my main lead magnet in there. We were so excited about it. We started in one of the bedrooms at home. I had a staff member and the two of us were squeezed in this little room at home with our desks and our phones and pioneering what it was all about.
I did feel a little scared and thought, wow, what is this going to be like? I just knew I'd just have to hang on and believed it would work out for the best.
So Dad started this business before I started school. I think sometimes it was a bit hard.
To be honest with you, the first 6 months were touch and go. Our capital we had saved was just rapidly decreasing. We were getting sales in, but we really needed a big break. We were looking for that opening, and I felt like I was in a 2-seater Cessna plane, just a small plane, and I was racing down the runway, looking at the ground saying, come on baby, get some lift, get off the ground. There were times when I was over in Sydney at the Business Blueprint Conference thinking, I can't really even afford to really be here. But at the same time, I couldn't afford not to be there. Coming away with motivation, strategy, a 90-day plan, and knowing exactly what I had to do to make it work gave me the ability not to give up and keep going. And so we stuck in there, and I'm so glad we did. I got the opportunity to propose to a company of 65 automotive mechanics nationwide as a buying group. I thought to myself, well, I can just go and put a proposal on the desk like everybody else. I can do something a little bit different. We actually made ourselves a video on our website, and it was a video of a fish swimming up to an empty fish hook. As the fish swam up to the empty fish hook, it says, so you paid your money, you've got yourself a website. People are even looking at it. And the fish kind of pauses, and just before it takes off, it says, without bait, not even a hungry fish will bite. And so I thought in this whole proposal that I'd send this lady a live goldfish. And so I packed it up in a beautiful white crisp box with a fish bowl with our branding on the bottom, the fish on there, and a little tag that had a QR code to the video. So she got the fish and she gave me a call and she says, come and see me. And when she got us in, she said, Dean, you know what? The other company's been around for a lot longer. She says, but I love your ideas. I love the fact you're edgy. And we won our first major client. That was such a good feeling. So from those humble days of early beginnings, we actually now have 3 businesses. And Online Results, which is still our bread and butter company, is managed by Andrew. He was with me right at the beginning in our home office, and he's now our business manager, and he runs that business on a day-to-day basis. So we fast grew out of being able to work out of the bedroom at home. As our team grew, we got our production manager on board and a few others, and we began to outgrow that space. We ended up starting The Crate, the only shared office in our city. It's been an amazing success. We have over 8 businesses that share this space and 20 different staff. And the great success of that is that Online Results doesn't have any lease overheads at all. We're here rent-free. It's almost like we've brought a little bit of Business Blueprint back to New Zealand, and we've created a space where there's great encouragement, great transparency, excitement for business. People are sharing leads and business opportunities. And in the 10 months that we've been going, we've actually had 2 joint ventures start. One of those joint ventures has been between myself and another guy that rents a desk off us. Just this month we have signed up a large franchise throughout New Zealand building their franchise management software. So they're going to run their whole business on the software that we create. That company's actually got 120 sites within New Zealand, and they're expanding into the UK and South Africa as we speak. So that's the start of our third company, which is Central Station Software. We're so excited, and it's going to go places. As I reflect back on the last 2.5 years and look at what has been achieved, I've got to thank people. Now, I've got to thank Dale and Catherine for Business Blueprint and the encouragement, inspiration that's been. I've got to thank the people there that have been, the people that have high-fived me. There's no people anywhere else that give me the same kind of fuel and encouragement for my business like my family Business Blueprint. I've got to thank my kids, my beautiful wife and family that are so supportive and so keen, so excited about what we're doing. And then of course the staff here. I don't like to call them staff, I like to call them stakeholders, because they really own this dream with me, and we're going to see some great things. You know, there was a quote I've had for a very long time, and it comes from my faith, and it's about going places that you could never ever dream of going on your own. I've got to say that I've got that feeling. We're going places that we could never ever dream of going alone.
I'm on top of the